OriginalTribalWear.com. 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 OriginalTribalWear.com.
Pay 2 wash tape relatives. Want to give a big shout out to Original Tribal Wear.
OriginalTribalWear.com.
Big shout out to Mohawk. Make sure you guys are out there supporting. Make sure you go visit the website. Make sure you're rocking your feathers and your Aboriginal shirts. Got hats, hoodies, everything you need, man. We say we're original out here, so let's support originals out here.
OriginalTribalWear.com. 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 OriginalTribalWear.com.
But shout out to Miss Mohawk, the sis. Get that shirt. Feathers, you want them feathers. Headbands, hoodies, you want it all, man. Original Tribal Wear. Make sure y'all guys are supporting. Love you guys. Feathers up, tribe up, wise up, rise up.
OriginalTribalWear.com.
Peace, peace, peace. Peace of paradise to all American Aborigines. Peace holidays in the building. The truth is here. Hey, we got Ty Data around here. Hey, Ty, what's up, bro? How you feeling? I don't know if you can hear me or y'all can hear him or whatever, but hey, peace and love to all American Aborigines, a.k.a. the first Americans. Shout out to the chat room. Shout out to everybody who's going to be listening to this later, man. It's on our backup channel, man. We're going to be putting this on some other on our main channels later. Upload that up later, man. So just a little quick thing, man. We bringing back Shory Bus shorties. Y'all see it right there. I can't see it yet, Ty. Hold on. We look at the new artwork. Oh, Shory Bus shorties. Let me check this out. Who we got up in here? Oh, jeez. We got some new Shory Bus shorties. Who we got right here? Who's that? The General Sarai Pseudo Steady in the building. He made the Shory Bus shorty. Shout out to the hominid. They got a new driver, right? Shout out to all the original Shory Bus shorties. Garfield, you know you're going to forever be a Shory Bus shorty. Shout out to Garfield. Hey, Garfield, just want to let you know, you inspired this Shory Bus shorty series again. You and Unc. That's why you guys will always be Shory Bus shorties forever. And anybody that respects you guys' scholarship, at this point right now, I don't know how you guys will respect yourself scholarship. That's a bunch of ass kissing and not telling the real truth. And you can't have that. even if I like you and I actually like right? I still got to tell you the truth, right? We got to get in on this evolution thing. The Darwinists, Master Teacher, Sir Francis Galton, and we're gonna prove it. Shout out to Wu Jia, the most pseudoist dude ever created. I don't understand how this works. You know what I'm saying? These guys act like a theory is a fact. We're gonna start breaking out some of these words real quick. We're not gonna play with it. Going back and forth on this thing. I know what it is. Yo, shout out to Sort of Truth in the building. Calling right now. Hold on a second, bro. Hey, Ty, can they hear you? All right. Yeah, we have some technical difficulties on my end, y'all. Yeah, they won't let me go on Hangouts, so I don't know what's going on. We'll see what's going on with that. But right now, I can't get on Hangouts. So I'm calling in on the call-in line. Ty, I don't know if more people can call in on this line and we can talk to the people on the line live too. That'd be dope. You know what I'm saying? We kind of make lemonade out of lemons. You know what I'm saying, with this thing. So I think that'd be dope. Yeah, if I pass somebody in on three-way, right, he should be able to talk. Right? And if they call the call-in line, right, they should be able to talk too, right? Let's see. Hey, well, y'all see the number, man, on the call-in numbers right there, whatever. It's a 765 number. Shout out to 765 area code. I think that's Indiana, Ty. You said Ohio. I think that's Indiana. Shout out to 765 in the building. I don't know. Can somebody let us know? We're just guessing. Thank you. Okay, well, let's find out. 765 in the building tonight. Shout out to 765 calling number. Y'all see it. The truth is in the building. Live and direct, no hangouts, no email, stuff like that or whatever. You can just call in and ask us anything live right now today. No consequences, whatever. Peace to the tribe. We're gonna always. All right. So shout out to TribeUp.app. Go check out the app that pays. And then in the description box, look down and below in the description box, you'll see a link right there. That is an affiliate link to TribeUp, right? TribeUp is the app that pays, and that link right there will be a link to Ty Data's TribeUp affiliate link, right? You know what I'm saying? And you go sign up or whatever, and Ty Data gets 13 cents everybody that he signs up, right? So shout out to Ty Data. He says he's gonna be the richest man on TribeUp. He's about to get all of China signed up on TribeUp. And then he gonna go India. He gonna have 1 billion friends. But yeah, man, shout out to all the tribes all around the world, man. This is all about unification, man. We don't hate nobody. It's all love over here, man. And sometimes the truth hurts. It might feel like, when your daddy whooping you sometimes, it's out of love. It's not out of nothing else. It's out of love, right? So sometimes, the children act up, you know what I mean? Right? But just like a proud father, man, when they're imitation or whatever, I look at imitation as flattery, man. So I never look at it as like something that somebody's doing. You know what I mean? I've always been a guy that like to be a creator and an innovator, and that can't nobody say, "Hey, I did that." You know what I'm saying? I don't never want that to be said. You know what I'm saying? So even when I wasn't like fully conscious or whatever, you're always conscious, right? You just might be conscious of some other things, right? So I still had that mind frame, right? So I feel like we gotta have a different mind frame, man. We gotta have a winner's mentality, right? Now it's interesting that these guys say Africans, right? Now I kind of see them moving away from Africans. They're moving to the ADOS, American, right? Now I think that's interesting. They don't say Africans. They say American, descendants of slaves, right? We're gonna get into that later. But this show is dedicated to the Shory Bus shorties, right? Y'all see them on the thing? Shout out to Sorry said he made the bus. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Now Reggie, don't mean that you not on the bus, but I see you up there making some noise, man. You know, so we had to pull you out the bus, man. So shout out to you. You're over there making noise, telling the truth over there, whatever. So we're just gonna keep putting the thing, whatever. Because sometimes Reggie is honest enough, right? I've interviewed Reggie, right? So shout out to Reggie in the Black City Clan, man. Y'all go back and find that interview somewhere in the archives. You know what I'm saying? They're out there, right? Reggie was telling some shit. Like, he was giving it up. Like, he was telling everything, right? So I actually, they be like, God damn, we can't tell Reggie that because he gonna tell it. So shout out to brother Reggie, man. Well, here comes this whole African thing, right? Right? Here's the thing, right? They tell us so many different stories, and we get all these different accounts. I've never heard the Prince Pan-Africanism. He should have been on the bus, too, matter of fact. He should be actually driving the bus right now. But we're going to save you over to the school, and we don't want to do you like that right now. But you're an honorable mention right now. You are at the bus stop you are waiting to get picked up right now for this bus. So just keep that in the back of your mind. You're a couple stops away, okay? You're a couple stops away, bro. So the school might save you a little bit. Right now, you at three stops away, bro. So just understand that, right? But right now, we're dealing with these characters right now, right? Now, Garfield, now, once again, right, we don't put y'all names in the title. We just put your face up on the short bus, right? So I decided to go ahead putting this out for whatever, let the world know about the short bus shorties. But here's the thing, right? These guys are pseudo as fuck, right? Now, Wuja, you definitely on the bus. You just laying out on the floor. So you so damn retarded. You just you laying on the floor. So that's why y'all see Wuja, right? But Unc represents the team for the Amara squad, right? Pseudo squad. Like they go around talk about pseudoism and all this other stuff, whatever, while teaching Darwinism. I think that's interesting, right? We're gonna get back to y'all, right? So Wuja, right? Once again, I heard him say that a scientific theory is like it's some special theory, right? Now, scientific theories are there to explain facts. So what's a scientific fact, Michelle? He was answering questions. He didn't answer that question. I got the sister's brother that asked that question, or posed that question, because it seemed like it was a genuine question. Like, well, what's the scientific fact, right? They never got to that question, right? Scientific fact. So, listen, we broke this down before. We can do this again. Scientific and facts are two different words. So when you're looking them up, you can't look them up together. You have to look them up in separate words, right? So they should understand scientific and facts are not a word together, that they're mutually exclusive one another, right? I just think it's weird that they keep pushing this narrative to the people who's not really playing with the monkey business, right? Nobody really likes the monkey business. And the reason we got this bus out here and you guys on this bus because you keep teaching this dumb shit to the people. Y'all never show shit. Y'all read dumbass articles that try to explain the dumb shit that y'all trying to explain, or you miscommunicate it to the people. I know that you're doing it purposely because you got your ass kicked with this 1,000 times. And I would debate you again on your book, Unc. Where y'all want to be, man? We'll come where y'all going to be at, man. We'll be in Atlanta. Got to see what you mean. I've been holding it down. Love her spirit, man. But so here's the thing, right? I just think it's just a lot of fuckery going on, and the reason why we have to go hard at you guys because a lot of people follow you guys and don't even question nothing. They just listen to this dumb shit. I'll be like, yo, this is real. So you're just gonna keep telling the people like a theory is a fact, right? There's a thing called a fact that's different than a theory. Ty, can we pull up a theory for these people? Or we want to pull up African? I could read it. All right, man. I'm Oh, I got it. Etymology. I'm going to the etymology online. I wanted to do it like this, right? We're just going to get in the beginning of this thing. And maybe somebody can see this, so we're just going to go and do this again. We're going to get the etymology. Etymology online, right? Just random. Etymology online. Just go on here. Anyway, they can go on here, or they can go find a lot of other, definitions and things or whatever, right? That's fine. Shout out to Reginald Green in the building. Peace to the God. Yeah, man, y'all definitely welcome, man, to come on, man. Yeah, shout out to the behind the scenes king. Yo, so African. I just want to let you guys, I'm getting this from the online etymology dictionary, right? So, we can find a lot of different etymologies. I kind of like this one right here, so I kind of use this one a lot. So, let's get to it, right? So, African, a noun, right? Hey, Ty, if I send it to you, can you, or just put it in the back tag, can you post it? Yeah, you can post it in the chat room, too, so people can see exactly what's that. Okay, so I'm going to post it right now. I'm just going to email it to you, or put it, yeah, I'm going to email it. So this is African, y'all, so Ty about to send it to y'all. All right? Now I'm going to read it. Nobody don't think I'm crazy. All right, so this is a noun. Person, place, or thing, right? Noun, African. Old English, Afrikaners. And we're going to get back to Afrikaners, right? Plural. Quote, natives or inhabitants of Africa. Okay, so let's examine this, right? Let's examine this. Now we know because SETI teach this. They talk about Kemet. What shut down? All right, so everybody on this short bus right here teaches, all of them teach that Africa is Kemet now, right? You got Kemetic priests on both ends of the bus. You got Kemetic dummies in the middle, right? I don't know what Garfield is, but he follows kind of Kemetic stuff too, so he's on there too, right? And they all say Kemet. Kemetic, House of Consciousness, Kemetic, right? Kemetic. So they said shout the rest. Shout out to Michael George in the building, right? Hey, so they let y'all know about that. They know that Africa, that the continent, right? Matter of fact, they don't even call Africa. They call it Kemet is where they call Egypt at. So they don't call the whole continent. So they know that that's not something that's indigenous to the land of Africa. So-called Africa is not indigenous to Africa. Oh yeah, okay. Is this? Am I too simplifying this? Because I've been through this for so many years. Am I too fucking simplifying this? Is this not sinking in that the word Africa does not come from the continent? What state do you think he's from? I'm gonna say this the fuck again. The word Africa. It's about to get spooky. It's about to get stormy. Now, this is good. And we're going to promote this one a little bit. We're going to put this one out, right? But here's the thing, right? The continent. This is what is just sinking the whole fucking battleship, right? The word Africa is not indigenous. It's not an inhabitant of that land. Period. Okay? It's not. So when they talk about Afrikaners, they're talking about something that was brought there, that wasn't there. The people don't call themselves Afrikaners, right? Afrikaners is white people. Afrikaners comes from them. And we're going to get back to that later. It's like levels to this shit, y'all. Nothing comes from them, but they took that, so they're Africans. Europe is North Africa. Europe is African, right? Remember? Shout out to the creator of the first American Heroes. Libra Sun in the building. Shout out to the guy, man. Peace to the guy. He probably gonna be sliding through too, y'all. But we get back to Africa, right? Africa. It's not from the land. They'll tell you that. Okay. Let's just go with this. Look, we don't want to keep playing with this. So when they tell you that it came from Scipio Africanus, right? And then they tell you that Scipio Africanus was named after the people that he conquered. Nah, that don't work like that, right? Shout out to Miss Tasha Murphy in the building. Peace to the Empress. Thank y'all for coming through tonight. We definitely appreciate y'all. What else we got going on? So we talk about Africa, right? Africa. I'm just reading this, right? So this is Old English. Check. They didn't say it comes from Kenya. It comes from Zimbabwe. Somebody from there is Old English, aka Latin. Check. Stop telling me about you a fucking African. Stop. Don't tell me about you're African if you don't know this. It's not from the continent. Okay? Don't tell me about no tribe that was called Afri. I'll embarrass you. Ready? I'm embarrassed all you niggas. Y'all keep tell me about no tribe, no fucking don't do your research. Y'all only scratch the surface. That's why you're the fucking show. Embarrass all you niggas. Y'all keep tell me about you African. You say killing. You say I'm doing research. Y'all only scratch the surface. That's why you're the fucking show. All you niggas. Y'all keep telling me about you African. You say killing, man. That's all you're doing research. Hundreds of people is watching this and nobody said nothing. Nobody's listening. You're not indigenous. You're not from Africa. If we ask anybody that's from the continent, if any of your black asses is from there, they're going to tell you no. If I ask any of these dummies on the short bus, I'm pointing down, up at the short bus, right? Any of these dummies up here, if you ask them, are they indigenous to Africa, they're going to be slow. Are you aboriginal to the continent of Africa? Are you indigenous to the continent of Africa? Are you native? I would ask them any of these questions, and they can't say yes. They don't have to say no, according to the language that they're speaking, right? So African is not from the land, okay? It's Old English. It's Latin. That comes from America, but that's a whole nother level of studying and talk about whatever. Right now, we're just baiting on these niggas. Talking about what these niggas are talking about, right? So when you talk about the out of Africa hypotheses, right? That goes along with the theory of evolution. Okay, I'm just gonna break it down real quick for you, okay? When you talk about the theory of evolution, right? It goes hand in hand with the hypothesis of the out of Africa theory, right? I mean, out of Africa hypothesis, right? It goes hand in hand. These things go together because the out of Africa hypothesis goes with the mitochondrial Eve, which goes with evolution, right? Is that hard for y'all? Is that not gonna work? Is that hard? It's easy. They're one and the same. You can't have one. You can't have this without that. It's just what it is, right? They're not facts. Out of Africa is not facts. And what they try to tell you is that Owuja, Shory Bus Shorty, right? He's on the bus, Shory Bus laying down, beating his head, slaughtering, right? This nigga gonna say that oldest, and they like to throw words out there or whatever, but they say the oldest humans, right, are like 300,000 years now out of Morocco, right? Can't. Owuja, please give up, bro. Bro, can you name the skull in Morocco? Can y'all name a skeleton? Anything from Morocco, please. Can you do that for us? They dated those things back at 40,000 years ago, right? They dated the shards that they found in Morocco like 40,000 years. Now they came and put 300,000 years over the I don't have it. So, the out of Africa theories, right? Or hypotheses, right? The theory of evolution, right? Remember Darwin? No African from any university in Zimbabwe, nobody came up with these theories that said, oh, man evolved from us. We came here. Most of them will tell you that they came from somewhere else. Check. The so-called Egyptians or the Commissions say that they came from the West. Hence, America. But say they don't want to talk about that though, right? So when Jabari, short but shorty, says, oh no, yes, there's so many similarities with America and Kemet. Well, here's what he's failing to realize. That it's older and it's grander in America. Check. We have way more temples, way more people, way more shit than they did in Kemet. Period. They have 132 pyramids. We have more pyramids in Illinois. Check. Fuck, man, I'm not about to play with y'all, bro. Like, come on, this is getting too slow. You can't say, oh yeah, no, it's the same thing right here, it's over there, whatever. Okay. Well, according to science, we have the oldest. According to, well, 1 + 1, mathematics, right? That's something that we can prove, right? Mathematics. We have more. Way more, right? So when y'all speak on Africa as being the motherland or whatever, we said that America's the grandmotherland, right? So these dummies up here, that'll blow their lid back because the white people who taught them their shit, they don't want to let that go. They don't want to be like, no, I've been teaching this Africa thing so long, right? What's the problem? Let's throw away the words. If it's not from the land, right? Let's talk to the people. Find us some Africans or so-called people from the continent, right? The people, right? We can't say these words no more, right? These words are confusing because if you find any people of dark skin anywhere around the world, you're gonna fall back to the out of Africa theory or hypotheses that goes with the theory of evolution that goes with Sir Francis Galton. Say that word. You can't get around that. You cannot separate them. You cannot write a book on evolution without, you probably did, yeah, without thinking your master teacher something. Sir Francis Galton and them. You can't. You have to put their name in the words, man. You're giving us the theory or the things that put them in power over the fucking planet, right? Shout out to the white guy, so-called white guy. I'll play some words, colors and shit, crayon colors, right? The guy that said that you guys are 90% of the world. Right, well, they're winning because of this theory, because of these evolutionary charts that say, oh, your brain is little. Well, guess what? You wasn't even around when language was created. All these things were created that the world is using today, math and science. You guys wasn't even around. So when they say that dumb shit right there, oh, aliens built all this. We didn't do it. Some giants did it. We didn't do it. Everybody did it but us, right? That's not according to the hieroglyphs and petrographs, and all the things that are older here in America. Short buses. You guys are on the short bus because you have the opportunity to do this research on the lane you're standing on, but you choose to keep going to Africa. Or what they named Africa later, like in 1900s. Like, really? Are you serious? Right? Really? Really? Yo, it's crazy, man. Like, I really think this is weird, right? Right? It's gonna get spooky, man. It's gonna get scary, man. The hurricane is coming. Thunderstorms coming. It's coming. I don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? I don't. They know one thing not to say. They know not to say Candyman in the mirror too many times. They know it. They don't even want to say it one time, bro. What do you say, Ty? Okay. Yo, hey, can you send that to Sword too? Matter of fact, hold on a second. I'm gonna see if I can punch him in. Hey, yeah, when you coming on? Oh yeah. Hold on. Mic check. Okay. We're going back in on Africa, right? And this whole out of Africa theory and whatever, right? And people that they find of darker skin anywhere around the planet, right? Even the oldest people, the Senegalese, they still African descent, right? That takes them, that takes them away from, socially away from their land, right? Oh, check. I don't know what else to say. I don't know how dumb y'all want to be, right? I really don't. They can make words like Aborigine or Negro ugly terms, and I just break it down real quick, okay? Short buses. All right, this is how this works, okay? You're Aborigine, right? Nah, man, I can't stand this shit, bro. These niggas are slow, bro. So what you're saying is that you're Aborigine, right? Which means the first, right? Don't get confused. Don't mean that nothing's negative. It just means that you're the first, according to the language, right? This means you're the first inhabitants, right? Now, they didn't call the people in Australia. They didn't find them first, so they didn't call them the first inhabitants first. They happened to call us here in America the first inhabitants first. See how that works? Latin, Aborigine. Right? When you're looking up Africa and the etymology online, you can erase that and put in any of these words that we're speaking right now. Anything that we speak can be checked. Everything that we speak can be fact checked. Just like we fact checking you dudes, right? We're fact checking what you're saying. I don't know what else to say. You know what I'm saying? We're just fact checking what you're saying. So you have. I'm trying to bring this all home, right? I'm trying to put it all together, right? So you have the theory of evolution, right? Which goes along with the out of Africa hypothesis. They hadn't even made it to the theory stage yet, right? Which is not a fact. No matter how you try to say, well, it has science to back it up, which makes it kind of a fact. No. Theories are not facts, right? Even though they have scientific things or whatever to lead towards facts, you still can't say that the theory of evolution is a fact. You still can't say that the out of Africa is a fucking fact. They can't say that. If any of these guys on this bus up here teach that theory as a fact, they're pseudo. We're living on the land. Think about this, right? They try to say that we pseudo. We're living on the land that we living on, right? Nobody ever told us in our families that we're from Africa. Nobody. Okay? Most of us that's on this call or listening were born before they named us African Americans, right? That's new. That ain't like it's real old. It's like super new. So, like 35 years or so. Like, what are we saying? Like when are we going to get our minds together, right? We have overwhelming evidence, right? We haven't even put all that evidence out yet because we're still working on the basic shit, right? You say you're African, check. They say they're African with no evidence, no scientific evidence, no linguistic evidence, no etymology evidence, right? You have no evidence, right? You have not one piece of evidence that's call yourself an African, right? So according to etymology search, you're not native or inhabitant of Africa, right? So when we say that we are aborigines to this land, that we are the first inhabitants, we're the descendants. How about this? Descendants, D-O, like first, D-O-F, right? F, American. D-O-F-A. Descendants of the first Americans, right? Now, that's a little ambiguous, so a lot of motherfuckers can get in with that, right? So when we just say we're aborigines, we're the first inhabitants of this land, right? We have a ton of evidence to back that up. But you guys continue to say we're pseudo when we continue to show our evidence, right? While destroying everything that you're standing on. You're calling yourself African. You're standing on words that do not give you or your children or your ancestors any power, bro. So when you say the stuff you say without any, literally zero, you got roots. And the short bus, the dude in the front, like, I couldn't believe he actually said, "Oh my God, you own Side Netter TV, House of Consciousness." And you Mayweather at the time. He hadn't got body bags yet, right? So I think move, man. I hadn't checked. I'm going to have to go back and check out what did over there. Side Netters, right? I'm going to have to go check that out. But he actually cited roots. Jabari actually cited roots at Uncle Tom's Cabin as a source of slavery, of all this African, of blackness, because they don't even talk about Africa like that in roots. Check, like that's game. This is all fantasy, literally. Like watching Conan the Barbarian or something, like this fantasy island, bro. So when they talk about, oh, but what about the slave narrative? Fantasy. Even if you can find 100 people that will, like, that's not all of us, bro. They want to say all of us were in servitude. All of us is in slavery. That's not true. Listen, right now, right, if they made it legal for the first Americans, so-called people who were enslaved, enslaved the people that enslaved them, right? Literally, right now. None of y'all want it. None. Zero of you niggas will be trying to enslave these people. It's too expensive. Oh, come bring them on in your house. Feed them. House them. Come on. Who? Yeah. Shout out to Indigo. Indigo. Peace to the guys. We got Fables in the building. Peace. I don't know if you're Empress or your chief, man. Shout out to y'all, man, for tuning in. We definitely appreciate it. Gotta get back on these clowns' heads, right? Now we can play your audio, right? But I don't want to put, like, y'all are slow, bro. Like, why y'all keep putting Dame's name in the title? And I've noticed now that y'all know we don't catch on. We didn't call on to that. So now y'all got to put other people's name in the title. Umar's name in the title. Pseudo Seti and brother Young Pharaoh. I'll be Young Pharaoh, man. I'm sure he's gonna catch on pretty soon, yeah. But your partner in crime, he's on the short bus, bro. Like at this point, like ETF, man, all time flat, aka Chief Copperfoot in the building, man. Yeah, man, go subscribe to that brother's channel, man. Also, too, man, I like the brother Indigenous Realist, man. Y'all have to subscribe to that brother's channel, man. Go check that brother's channel out, man. He got some great energy, man. He be dropping a lot of information over there, man. Yeah, man, we're gonna be going probably Ty, we going this 48 hours, we going a month. What we want to go live? What we about to do? We're going to be going live this weekend, so we're going to have a crazy playlist during the down times when we're not live. You know, like super, you know, like live, like right now, like yeah, so we about to do a test run. We're gonna do a month live stream, y'all, man. So yeah, just being 24 hours, man, ain't big enough for us, man. We're gonna go live for a month, okay? So catch up, man. That's what we need y'all to catch up. We're gonna be live for a month, all right? So be on the lookout for that. Tribe Up will be live for a month. And I'm telling them, like, yo, bro, like, after that, like, well, we gonna just stop after 30 days? Like, I don't know if we're gonna stop, y'all. So I don't know. Just be on the lookout, man, because I don't know. Like, I don't know why I shut down. Like, we already going live for 3 weeks and 6.5 days, right? Like, why stop? So we having fun over here, man. So we doing this thing, man, full time, man, full steam ahead. Once again, man, anybody, you know, looking to get out, we're looking for talent. We're looking to link up with sincere people, man. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is hard work over here. We never came in this for the money, right? We came in it with our own money. We came in it with our own energy. We came in this thing to help, right? To be helpful, to at the end of the thing, they'll be like, oh, he wasn't a great ruler, right? He was the best helper. That's what I'm working for. And however that looks, however that means, like, I don't know what you do this for. You know what I'm saying? And my position is to be out there and, you know, karate kick a motherfucker. So, right? Whatever, right? I take it. I had to. Nobody else would. You had the police out there calling themselves leaders. You had all these other clowns up here calling themselves leaders. I'm looking as a man just watching. Never was in the live stream. I didn't even know nothing about the bells, right? Catching them out there. I didn't know nothing about that. I'm just watching these clown shit, right? You know, I'm doing radio and shit, and I'm in that world, and which is a whole other world, and we're gonna merge them. Shout out to all my partners in the radio world, man. So here's the thing, right? So I'm watching this shit, right? I'm watching this shit. I'm like, yo, man, I got to do something. Like, I couldn't take it. I could not take it, man. Shout out to Brother Marty, man, Brother Chris over there, 6 Dynasty Media, man. Bring your boy into YouTube land, man. It was a beautiful thing, man. So for me, man, I couldn't sit back and watch that. I couldn't. Like, where the men at? Where was the strength at? Like, just watching all these crybaby ass people every day, man, I couldn't do it. Like, and I'm a private person, y'all. I don't like to, they don't be showing it. But I came in showing my face. I'm not running from nobody. Niggas might be running from me, but I'm not running from nobody. Super fact. Super fact. What was the date on the mud flood? 1812 on the mud flood, so they didn't come west until past the Appalachians, the Mississippi River. That's what I'm trying to say, man. So they couldn't go that far down south either, man. We was still kicking ass to 1899, man. Like people don't have treaties because you was winning. Like, you know, when you beating somebody, you don't get treaties. I'm not gonna give you a treaty. I don't kick your ass. And they just made treaties with motherfuckers that I want to see the treaties. What language they written in? Because if our ancestors wasn't, I'm not speaking your language, because if I'm speaking your language, right? Even if you done took my language to create your language, right? You didn't create that until the 1830s, sir. So anything before that, I want to see the treaty. So they be talking crazy. They're like, we gone on the research. We're out of there. Out of there. This what we talking about was Aborigine and African. That's so, yo, like third grade, like, bro, like for real, like the person from the continent tell you he's not African. Like that's not an ancient word from their tribes, bro. Why would they call themselves something that's as a conquering, as a corporate construct to give somebody else power over you? Oh, I'm an African. And we over here, I was just listening to Dead Prez, man. One of my favorite songs. I'm an African. That's my shit. I was the best African. I told y'all that. Like, I was the better African than any of these niggas. All of these niggas up on this. Listen, y'all. Every one of these niggas up on this bus up there, I was a better African than all of them. Period. And I whoop all their ass. How about that? I just want to throw it out there. I had to put that out there just as a man, right? I just put that out there. No disrespect to y'all, but I would be honest. I've already put that out there, right? But we're talking about information, right? Here's the information. The shit y'all talking about, nobody from the continent said, hey, people come from Egypt, like, yo, the brother we interviewed the brother from Egypt. He didn't call himself a comedic. He didn't call himself, I'm a commission, I'm a comedic. And when we talk about Egypt, that's not indigenous, that's the land, that was a corporate construct too. That was created too. And we're not on the 400 level classes right now, the doctoral level classes right now, so we're just talking about it's just not from there right now. That's how they work. Man, listen, these clowns up here don't do research. It said he has the nerve. Yeah, I can't believe it. I watched this dude, I was like, really? Everybody's slow. Oh, he's the greatest sage ever. I'm like, what? Come, Steady. Bro, I'm coming to Detroit. Detroit's going on a tour, bro. Like, Detroit going on a tour. We're going to Detroit. We're going to be in Detroit looking for you. You're not going to come to Vegas. Free trip to Vegas, right? That's like free trip anywhere in the world you want to debate me, bro. Like, it's just a trip. You and 3 other niggas. Let's go. Let's go. We'll come to Detroit. How about that? You the greatest. Right? You the sage of the age. And you don't know the tribe you from in Africa. You ain't told none of your people all these live streams, all these lectures you booked, right? You ain't went to none of them lectures and be like, yo, I'm from this tribe in Africa. None of y'all. The convoy down there, he ain't did it. He ain't did it either. None of y'all. What about Jabbar? You committed, right? Y'all stopped in Egypt. You niggas took the oath in Egypt, right? Oh, we need to get the oath taken, motherfuckers, right? So you have the nerve, right? Y'all have the nerve to teach the stuff that comes from the society. That's it. Like, we're not going to talk about y'all master teacher, Edwin Wilmot Blyden, who is the father of Pan-Africanism, tells you that he was a Zionist and he was part of that, and his master teacher was them. So anything that anybody calls himself a Pan-African, right? Umar, you're on the bus. Anybody that's still slow, right? Call yourself a Pan-African. You know about Pan, you know about African, right? Nobody on this planet should be proud to be calling themselves being African other than them. Motherfucking Cecil Rose, right? You know what I'm saying? Afrikaners and them. Bill Gibson and them going down there. Not the indigenous people's land that were made to not like being called Aborigine, right? Because, Aborigines out of over here, right? We're going to make this unhappy for you as an Aborigine, because if you identify as Aborigine, because according to this flyer right here, according to this sign right here, right, this makes you less than, okay? According to, shout out to the sister Copper Murray in the building, shout out to Flint, Michigan. Hey, yo, man, we'll have to definitely get up there to Flint, man, and see what's going on with the water crisis. You know how people, man, this ain't no Gucci motherfucking boycott. This ain't nothing for people to just sit back and sweep under the rug. This is about something that's happening to us in America. I don't know the last time y'all tested y'all water. It's coming out your sink, right? It's what our people in Flint, Michigan deserve, right? Fuck a wall, Trump. What about the water in Flint, Michigan? What about that? What about the reparations for the people that were affected? What about that? Flint, Michigan should be fried. It should be looking like Dubai right about this bitch. When y'all gonna talk about that, Mayweather? When Gucci gonna put in on that? So y'all talk all this talk, man, and this is the reason why niggas like polite and breathing. And I ain't meaning like breathing like that. I'm just like if they like talking. Like if nobody shows up, right? The niggas just stop talking. Like, I'm like, man, everybody listen to my bullshit. I gotta go do another scale, right? I gotta do something else. Well, remember, these clowns up here doing it for the views. Oh, you ain't got that many views. You only got 800 subscribers. What? Hey, Ty, any excuse they need to avoid Candyman. Anything they need. Y'all listen. It's documented. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, I would never, I said I would never show another man this much fear. Shout out to Cheek Raw, man. We probably gonna go out with that tonight. Fear. I don't know if Ty can get it in. Yo, is the phone in the mouth, Ty? Okay, yeah. So, is the phone in the mouth? You want me to tell you? I got it right here. All right, so 765 400. Yep. 400. Shout out to 400. Yo, man, shit is too fucking hilarious, y'all. Like, okay, so I was talking about the flyers, the posters, the conditioning, the social conditioning. Not even fucking legal, right? Just the social conditioning. Because I asked these people to show me the black codes that was laws, right? Or the slave codes, black codes. They mix them up. Negro, black, right? They're codes, right? So did they have those codes in Philadelphia? Did they have those codes in New York, Massachusetts, Georgia, Florida? Like, let me know. Like, did every county in the state the one that they're talking about, did the whole state have that code? Y'all see where I'm going with this? Like, when they're telling us stuff, they tell it so broadly, like all of y'all were slaves, all of y'all was under these slave codes, all of y'all got raped and beat, right? Like, we all internalize slavery, raping, and getting beat. Plus, they make a movie every other year that you got raped and beat, right? So we start pushing back, right? I'm gonna do a movie. I was like, yo, I'm gonna do a movie, man, and we're just gonna flip it like all white cargo, right? But we're gonna make white cargo real, not fake. Oh, the beautiful white girl, she had chains on when she came over on the boat. Hair, makeup was still good. The whole movie, y'all, like the whole movie. She never got raped, never got punched, nothing. The whole movie. But she murdered her husband, right? Sentenced to death, but got 14 years to come over here as a slave. I don't know if they call her a slave, right? Because she's white. She's a white lady. She's not a slave. Only 14 years. 14 years penance, right? Death. She was going to die? Well, she got 14 years in America, right? Penance, right? According to, let's just say, the law of this land, right? That was already here prior to these motherfuckers coming here. Shout out to Dakota Key Bay, man, the Iroquois Confederation, man. Y'all already know, man. Y'all been following me, man. Y'all already know I rocks Great Law of Peace. I rocks, all of that, man. So just us levitating and linking up, man. Shout out to Chief Boy Yamina, man. Like you said, just what it is, man. Good people, man, gonna always wake up, man. And man, I'm striving to be the greatest of all time, y'all. And I don't hope you don't think that has anything to do with likes and subscribes. I hope you don't. Please, I hope you don't. Please, I hope you don't think it has anything to do with this internet. Please. That's where you're gonna be mistaken at, and I think that's the problem. I think a lot of people see this game as that, right? And it's not that. It's really not, man. It's really more than that. And like I said, shout out to the brother Alton Warren in the building checking in. Peace to the guy. Yeah, man, shout out to the great ones checking in, man. We definitely appreciate y'all, man. Like I said, man, if it was 3 people in this building listening, we talking, we teaching, we sharing, we going in with y'all, we learning. We learn, right? We learning. I tell people all the time, I'm a master student. Life is still teaching me every day. And I feel like these Negroes up here, they've learned so much, and I guess they get to a point where, like, new information that is contrary to what they're going to fit that square peg into that round hole no matter what. Because it just fits their belief system. I don't believe shit. I don't. If you know what I'm saying, somebody in my family came up with some stuff, I'm like, yo, we come from this tribe in Zimbabwe, nigga, I'm rocking that tribe in Zimbabwe. But guess what? Guess what, y'all? If I did have an ancestor or two who came from the continent of so-called Africa, I would have more in America. Do you now understand that? Kunta Kinte married a woman, right, who had more ancestors that were from this land. Kunta Kinte was just himself. Yeah, he goes back there, but she's here. Her lineage is going here. It's going lateral. It's going horizontal at the same damn time. Cause y'all slow, bro. Like, this shit is dumb. Like he didn't come here and marry somebody American. Like your so-called ancestor. How many long years ago you think you was here? I hate people. They always fall for the 400-year thing. Yo, yeah, they've had them, since 400 years. These short bus shorties up here teach 400 years. That's attached to the Bible. All these gentlemen up here say they don't rock with the Bible. None of them, all of them are atheists. The only one rock with the Bible up there is the monkey. He's the only one. The rest of these short bus shorties don't rock with the Bible, but they'll tell you 400 years. God, man, y'all slow. Like anybody that listens to this, man, y'all are slow. Y'all are short. You're on the little bitty bus. You follow somebody who's already on the short bus, who can't explain shit he say. So they can't explain nothing they say. You can't explain evolution. Can't explain Africa. It's not Africa. Give me something else. Don't give me that. They'll tell you a con. And I said, are you Arawak? Oh, that's sorry to have Arawak ancestors. Okay, like, come on. Like, Arawaks don't come from Ghana, man. They pick Arawaks to create Ghana. That's it. Like, yo, is this real? Like, really? Really? And they always say they got a boat. Name the boat you came over on, bro. They brought all your ancestors on one boat. Please, come on, please tell me. Please show me the boat that brought all your ancestors over here. Show me. Like, yo, y'all can't find a boat. Y'all can't find nothing. But then we'll bring out some evidence. Oh, we found some temples in Georgia that got bones that match up with the bones in Mexico. And everybody's Negroes, right? Everybody's Negroes. Nobody's, I don't know what y'all got going on, man. Like, listen, when y'all get to talking and saying the dumb shit y'all be saying, like we trying to be Native Americans and dumb shit like that, though, like that right there is like shows the level of dumbness is the reason why y'all on the bus. why you on the bus? Like, you're on the bus. You're just slow. Like, we don't say natives. Even though we're born here, you got to be native from somewhere. But if I ask all these gentlemen up here, I'm using that loosely, right? Shory Bus shorties, where you native to? That's a fair question. One of them might say Jamaica, another one might say Massachusetts, another one might say Michigan. He ain't gonna say Africa. That word. He gonna try to bring you an ancestor that he can't produce for you that come from Africa, right? But I can guarantee if they produce their great-grandparents, I can guarantee you their great-grandparents from America. All of them. All four of them. Four of them. I can guarantee it. If they can go back in their own family even further, they're not going to find no Africans. So they'll pull out a DNA test. Which one? Okay, listen. If I do a DNA test, right, I'm already preconceiving that it's going to go to Africa. Okay? Right? But if me and Billy Bob go to the same clinic at the same time, why he ain't going to Africa? Right? It has a color to it. It has, y'all see what I'm saying? Like, it can, the DNA test, it can go with migration patterns and mutations and all these other things, right? It has dates on it, right? But y'all can only go back to 1988 in your testing. Like, is this real? Like, yo, bro, like, please, man, go somewhere, man, please, y'all. Like, oh, y'all suck, bro. Like, I've never ever seen something so fucking dumb before in my life. Yo, I haven't. I've never seen none of this done before ever in my life, yo. Man, I just trying to say, MBK, y'all, I ain't forgot about y'all. Y'all should be like y'all should need a sticker on this one. Y'all need about 2 or 3 stickers. That press their little heart, so they be putting stuff out there, they be saying stuff. I'm thinking to myself like, yo, they talking about African burial grounds. Clearly it says Negro on the things that they put out. Like, I just be seeing so much dumb shit, and I be like, yo, this can't be true. These are scholars. Y'all would be getting F's. Y'all all would get F's. All 4 of y'all, even in y'all remedial ass classes, right? You niggas in special, not saying nothing bad around the special needs people, whatever. Salute to y'all, man. We all have them in our families. We love our. We play over sometimes, right? But these guys are in LD. Seriously, they in a special wing of school by themselves, and they still getting F's. Like, how can you still in this participation? You get a B for being participating. They dumb, bro. This is dumb. Like, y'all, and like people just say, please don't say this. I'm like, yo, like, how long we gonna? I've been saying this that dumb for a long time. Will they please prove me wrong? Prove you from Africa. Matter of fact, don't prove you from Africa. Prove I'm from Africa. That's all you gotta do. Go find my ancestors, right? That's what I do. Go find my ancestors. Y'all so smart. They would tell you who you are. Like, yo, right? And then listen, man. I know, hey, man, shout out to all the Indians. Y'all just find out y'all Indians, man. Salute to y'all, man. But listen, though, I need y'all to understand, right? My tribe, in my mind, right, was renegades, okay? My tribe never signed any treaties, ever. Ever. My tribe was just, let's just say, okay, for instance, right now, right? If they changed everybody's name to, like, the African American now, right? The Department of Interior changed everybody's name, right? Everybody. Everybody that's classified as African American, even if you don't fill out a census, right? Even if I don't, like, if I have to fill out anything, like online or something like that or whatever, right? And it actually was nationality. The only one that applies kind of to me is Native Americans or American Indian or whatever, right? So I just do that, no questions asked, or I just say other, right? or input of it, right? If these things apply, but I'm not putting African American, right? Check. So, but my tribe didn't check no fucking box. They wasn't checking nothing. Fuck your boxes, right? That's how it is. Shout out to AP, man. I already know he on code, man. So I ain't seen that. I ain't seen that yet, man. Is the census set up? Y'all already know what I say about the census, man. It is snitching on yourself, man. It is monitoring your family, counting them for them or whatever. And you know, and I've said that, and we should be suing the Census Bureau. Why do we need you? What are you here for? Why are you classifying and segregating people according to social, political, racial constructs? You guys are part of the fucking racial, political, social construct that keeps you fucks in power. We understand it. I get it. Okay, we can change it. And only us is grown, right? The ones of us that are grown could dig, right? I am afraid of the white man, so-called white man, right? This crayon colors, right? I'm not afraid of so-called Asian people. Nobody, right? The red man, the Asians, the red man. I thought they okay, well, these colors though. Oh no, they can't be called red because red is roots. Brown comes from German, it comes from brown, right? So, and ruddy comes from the earth. Nah, that's I don't know. I mean, it's red now, but I'm just saying, if in my mind, red is me. Red is my brother and sister. They red. I'm a little darker. Ty Data, yeah, that's red to me, man. Clay, that's red. Like brown, red. Chestnut, you know what I'm saying? Cinnamon, that's red to me, right? So, yeah. But it goes back to not being afraid, though. I'm not afraid because I understand that Mississippi Burning is a movie. It's a movie. This is a movie. 12 Years a Slave is a movie. Nobody ever asked where he was from in Africa. Anybody ask that question? How was he wealthy? Did he know these things? Where did he learn this information from? Right? I read the book, 12 Years a Slave. I don't like slave nothing. I hate slave things worse than I hate prison movies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Like, I don't fuck with that. I don't know. I'm cool, y'all. I'm good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, who want to watch prison movies? Like, what? Who want to watch a slave movie, right? Like, really? Like, I was watching one, you know, this little show, right? And then they go back and forth in time and shit, right? One of the time periods was slavery, right? One of the slave period in Mississippi, 1863 or something, right? I was like, yo, see how this works? Like, come on, yo. Just a mindset, how you have to think, right? Like, you have to think like the butler. You have to think like they got you pegged. Like, we could put you in any of these boxes, but we controlled your thinking, right? J. Edgar Hoover controlled your thinking. We could put your thinking in this box right here. Oh, you're mad, you're militant, you're strong one. We got you in this box, and we got you with all the agents. And anytime you think you want to act up over there or whatever, And niggas was mad at me because I said that the Black Panther Party back in the days used to work with the FBI. Well, not just the Black Panther Party, all the groups back in the days thought that the FBI was their friend. That they was fighting against the police, right? That the police was the problem, right? Against them, not the FBI. So I think that's interesting. They're not saying that they were agents and nothing like that. I'm just letting y'all know the history of this thing right here. The Black Panther Party used to work with the FBI. Period. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I don't think the FBI there was to help with the food program. If y'all dig what I'm saying? Especially when we're going back to understand controlled opposition, understand what's going on, right? I don't like nobody, y'all. I don't like nobody. You damn near got to get assassinated for me and come back, like, you know, like, yeah, they missed you. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't trust these niggas, bro. I'm talking about all these YouTube ass niggas, man. I'm just on YouTube, y'all. Remember, I said I don't give a fuck about this shit. They do, and that's the problem, right? When them people come and say, "Oh, you talking like this right here," how y'all gonna be there? They gonna be like, "No, I was just playing. I don't mean none of this stuff. Oh, I like crackers. I mean, white people. I mean, you know, whatever." But that's our problem, though. Like, that shit is weak. That's wasted energy. Hating somebody, you're afraid. When you hate something, you're afraid of it. I'm not afraid of nothing, so I don't hate nothing. Right? So this world wasn't ran on color. It ran on power, ran on strength and numbers, right? We've always had the numbers. So y'all coming from a standpoint that was given to you in a movie, man. Y'all, it's based in reality. It's fake. This shit is a fake illusion for you. I don't get why nobody don't understanding this. Show me. Prove it. Please prove it, y'all. I need them to prove it, right? And there's people be like, "Oh, this nigga crazy," right? Why? Because I want you to prove it. You just want me to believe what you say? I don't believe you. I don't believe none of these dudes will put nothing that comes up their mouth. Because by this time right now, if they haven't caught on after all, listen, their ass has all been punted. Every last one of them, they done got their ass punted so many times, like, dude, talking about this. Like, the one on the end, the new one up there, right? Pseudo said he is holding saying who really said he was a traitor. He ain't even caught on yet. Like, nigga, he's talking about you. You're disregarding your ancestors on this land, period. I don't know what else to say. And there's nobody in Africa checking for Sarah Pseudo said he. Like, I want to smoke. Chief motherfucking Holiday wants to smoke. So I don't know what else to say. I want smoke. And I think I'm gonna have to go on to Tariq or somebody. You a little bit scary, nigga. I'll never let no nigga. Like, there's no nigga over there. Nowhere. Like, nowhere. Like, I can't even think. Like, I don't even know. Like, I can't even think. Like, there's nobody that talking. Like, it's breathing. That's how I feel. Like, I don't understand it. So I didn't go at Jared Taylor or somebody. Kim Jong-un, I need to talk to somebody, man. Like, they all suck. So I need to travel in time or talk to Dr. Ben or somebody. Y'all suck, man. Like, I can't. And then they always, like, all these guys up here, like, listen, these guys up here, y'all know they master teachers, Dr. Ben, Dr. John Henry Clark, and Dr. Ben, Dr. John Henry Clark agree with us. If they were still alive today, they would be rocking out with us. They definitely know their grandparents. Think about this, y'all. Ooh. From Virginia to where? To Tennessee? In 1850? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to have to I'm definitely going to get into that one. Shout out to AP out in Tennessee, man. I think it's the book of Tennessee, something like that, history. They talk about that. They're like, man, people that got there like 18, like alone, like recent, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just got there, bro. Like, they was not in these places. And it just goes on with y'all saying, man. You know, it was too many of us. And we had guns too. Check. Like, we've been dealing with the French, been dealing with the Spanish before them. Ben took their guns. Ben did these things. You know what I'm saying? Ben was trading with these people before the British came here. So they teach us from a British standpoint. You understand what I'm saying? They give us a British outlook on everything. What we think that George Washington, right, who's a black man, the founding father of this country, or so-called this corporation, this country, whatever, right? And guess what? That's 1776 or whatever, right? So this country just started in 1776. It wasn't a country before that, and it wasn't an army before that. Because last time I checked, We beat Britain. Britain was a superpower at the time. Check. We beat Spain. Spain was a superpower at the time. Check. We beat France. France was a superpower at the time. Check. We beat every motherfucking body. How? How we do that? How? So when I hear this shit, man, I feel like, yo, bro, my brain ain't wrapping around it tight. I can't believe you 4 brothers and the monkey. The monkey smart than all y'all, right? That's why it's driving. Y'all riding. Y'all slow. I can't believe it. We need supervision to drive, man. Like, I can't believe the shit I be hearing from so-called smart people's face. Unc keeps talking crazy. Jabbar I haven't seen him in a while. He been on the milk cart again. He got burnt. So, you know, just be there. So, yeah, I don't know, man. So, I didn't see anything that, I'm going to be honest, I didn't really hear, I've never heard anything that I thought was of value. Is that wrong? Is that crazy for me to say that? Like, from a brother, like, I don't care about chemistry. I don't, like, y'all see what I'm saying? Like, we have people that literally believe that everybody was white, that did all this magnificent around the planet, right? Because they teach it from that perspective, right? They teach fake shit, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's the problem, you know, when we talk about African and Afrikaners and stuff like that, whatever. And be like, yo, they didn't say it was from where it's known now, it's Nigeria. They didn't say that. They said Old English, right? Latin, right? That's what they said. So, like I said, I got to stay on that, right? I'm not going to go no further than that. I'm not going to argue with you about being an African when nothing that you can provide makes you an African. Nothing. There's nothing that you can provide, right? So I think that's remedial for us to keep going back, talking about that, right? So when we talk about evolution, I shouldn't have a platform to stand on. You were on Sonetta debating Black Jesus Minister. You beat him, but that's because you ran away from Adam and Eve, which made you run from evolution. You had to. If you stood with evolution standing next to Black Jesus, you with Black Jesus. You couldn't do that. You exposed yourself. You remember I was in the chat room. I don't, bro. What? You suck. I would debate all 4 of y'all at the same time. That's how serious it is, how I beat y'all up, man. You niggas suck. So for me, man, like I said, you know, the monkey up there has a better chance. Yeah, I really don't. I really do. The monkey got a better chance. The monkey no more. Like, I don't know. Like, these niggas suck. And look, see, here's the thing. Like, fighters, right? Great ones. If you're a great fighter, right? You're gonna study all fighters, all the greats. They be talking like they're the only ones got some teachings from the greats. Like, yo, I'm here to destroy the greats too. You understand what I'm saying? Metaphorically, when we talk about styles of fighters and stuff like that or whatever, right? I said I want to be the greatest of all time. It's about putting in that work and being effective. So 200 years, and I'm like, oh, did that program work? Right now, the programs are working on NAACP, all the programs, all the institutions that were set up by them are working. So 100 years now, we're going to have institutions set up that are working for our people or not, is the question. But we got so many niggas that's worried about dumb shit. Who's the chief? What's the nigga's name? Nigga, I'm going to outwork you. I've been outworking you, nigga. I'm a chief in real life. That's whatever name, I mean that in real life. You was doing that and you not. So yeah, man. So yeah, some of you need to aspire to that. I don't have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? But don't be mad about somebody else, man. Stay in your lane. I think that's a problem. I think a lot of people have, man. You're not enjoying your life. You worry about the other man's life. Like, enjoy your own life, man. You don't like your wife, get another one. Like, I don't know what else going on with yourself, man. Do something better with yourself, man. Like, why are you so upset? And I just gotta say, man, I believe in loyalty, y'all. So I'm always gonna be loyal to my friends, and that's just what it is. I don't know what else. I don't know what else, man. I would hate to be my enemy. Like, I'd rather be friends. Like, don't be an enemy. It's not gonna work out for you. You know how people know the ancestors? I kind of believe in, like something, whatever that is, it's on our side. History is, if people believe in energy, right? That's it. I don't know what else to say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's getting spooky. It's gonna get spookier for these guys, man. I don't. Evolution, right? This is what I do. All right, so I want to get. Just so everybody know, like I'm gonna look up scientific. I don't people know. Like, I ain't just making up some theory. I'm gonna try to put them together, y'all. Scientific theory. Go. Okay, it wouldn't let me put it together, right? So, scientific, right? 1580s, from Middle French. Scientific, from medieval Latin. Okay? Scientific, science. From Latin, scientia, knowledge, see science. Ficus, making, doing, from combining form of farcer, to make, to do, from pi root to set, put, originally used to translate Greek epitemologicals, making knowledge, in Aristotle's ethics, right? Based on knowledge, from Latin, scientials is the classical Puritist choice for objective based on science, scientific, 1540, and science, late 15th century, right? Also have been used. First record of scientific revolution is from 1803. Scientific method is from 1854. Scientific notion is from 1961. All right, so check it out, right? So y'all notice where the word, so to speak, was created, like, let's just say in the 1500s, right? And even the late 1400s, they said right here, mid 15th century would be the 1400s to 1500s, right? So that's, I'm going to hold off on that for a while, right? But I will address the 1803 scientific revolution is from 1803, right? As well as scientific method is 1854. Check. So it's 300 years roughly, right? 300 to 400 years of them changing science, where it was to where it is now. So of them writing themselves into superiority into the world. Check. These guys up here continue to push that. Even the weakest one when I say weak, I don't know him personally like that. I'm saying the one who teaches. You got two spectrum. You got one who teaches, from a more of a, I don't gonna say passive, You know what I mean? But he don't go as hard as the other guy over here, like rah 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 on the roster. He even has a special name like Tamu and all this other dumb shit, right? Right? Y'all follow me? No, he really do. Like he really do. Like it's crazy. Tamu, like that's what he calls so-called white people, right? Tamu. It's slick though, you know what I'm saying? So the people that know, and they say, okay, I got it. We know what he's saying, whatever, right? Yeah, I wanna, like, do you call people like that time moves, like Jefferson, whatever, right? But the point is though that somebody changed the scientific method in 1854. So somebody started taking stuff over, right? And started talking about scientific rotation. It's in 1961. So even more of them taking over the scientific world. You understand what I'm saying? This is the source of their social power. These scientific jargon, these scientific terms, these things, them coming up with, Negroid, right? Which has a time period on it, right? Ostrinoid has a time period on it, right? Caucasoid has a time period on it, right? These things have time periods on them, right? So-called Mongoloids have a time period on them, right? They started making these up in the late 1800s. Start classifying people and things of that nature, whatever, right? So these, oh my God. These guys pulled up a chart, the same chart said he pulled up. Like, that's why y'all on the bus together. Right? I can't believe this. Y'all do the same. The chart with the color, y'all remember the chart with the color that said he put up? Garfield put up the same, Uncle put up the same chart. Y'all have the same dumbass master teachers, man. Like, this shit is dumb. Like, bro, like, this thing is dumb to me, man. I can't believe it. So, bro, like, they put this chart up, right? I can't make this up, y'all. Y'all gotta go watch this shit. They put the chart, I turned it off. I was done. I'm done. I can't watch no more of this dumb shit, right? You're gonna put up this dumbass chart, the same dumbass chart that Saro Sudo said he put up? Are you serious right now? Right. The chart don't have a date on it. Check. So, you remember the chart that's dark in Africa and it's dark in Australia, and then, like, tips of America, like around the edges are dark, and it gets a little brown. I mean, like lighter browner, as you know. And then as further you go north, it's white. Like north. Y'all remember this? Y'all remember that chart? Y'all remember that chart? Ah, God! Like they put this chart out. Like yo, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing for y'all, man. But I would think that you would have more information, Unc. I really would. Garfield. I really would think that you would be presenting more evidence, and this what makes that you're trolling, and that you. I don't even like telling another man he ride another man or whatever, right? But this seems like what you're doing, bro. Like I'm not gonna like. This is crazy, bro. Like y'all put this man's name as saying I ain't even see y'all say nothing about the brother thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't get it. Like debunk something he's saying. Don't bro, like are y'all seeing what's going on right now? Do y'all pay attention to this? Are y'all watching this? They know they watch it, right? But I'm like, yo, do they people watch it? Like, yo, this shit is easily debunked, bro. Like it's not real. It's fake. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm. Well, Yeah, so I'm about to shut it down, man. We're about to shut this thing down. But check it out, right? So I want to leave everybody with this. American, and you can also look this up too on the etymology dictionary. And you don't go to the 1800 dictionary, right? Because that's when they started to change words with their word spell, with their word wizard, Noah Webster. Get it? Webster, web of lies. Come on, man, stop it, bro. Like, this shit is crazy. Noah Webster, they took our words, they took things from this land to create American English. Period. I don't know what else to say. Like, and that language was taken over there. Like, they didn't bring this shit over here. That's how this works. So, American, 1570s now, right? Originally, one of the Aboriginal peoples discovered in the Western Hemisphere by Europeans from modern Latin Americana. Now, here's the thing. They say that's modern, right? So, they give you dates and then they say certain things, whatever. They kind of, I don't know. I give you a, you know what I'm saying? Like when we read African, even though they give you a time period that's later in this time period, they'll say that was Old English. You know what I'm saying? Right? So they say that was Old English, but this is modern Latin. See the wordage, the verbiage? It's the same thing, but they're changing the verbiage. So dates matter, right? So we're talking about dates, 1570s, right? So when you're talking about 1570s in 1828, 200 and some odd years of time period there, that they're changing shit. So when they start coming over here in the 1500s, 1600s, 1700s, right, 1800s, they were still proud Frenchmen, proud right? They were from Germany. We had a great relationship doing trade with Germany before World War I and II. This is 1900s. So y'all, like, put history in context. Don't have this 400-year Bible fantasy of slavery in your head, bro. Like, it's not real. Go get a calendar. Go get some time. Go add some stuff up, man. Stop being slow, man. This is crazy. Like, for real, like, you know, stop it. Like, have something to back up that they brought you here from Africa on the bottom of a slave boat. So, yeah, man. Shout out to everybody, man, that's doing this thing, man. So, yeah, I wanted to put that out there, man. Let me finish reading this America thing and get up out of here. Modern Latin Americans, Americanus from America, QB. The original sense is now. Now, think about this, right? See, this is how they talk, too, right? The original sense is now. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So they try to say that the original sense is now Native American. The sense of residents of North America, European, right? North America of European, originally British descent, is from 1765. Now remember, we talked about George Washington, or whatever, and they're forming a new government or whatever here in 1776, 79 or whatever, right? In the parliament, 79 or whatever. So y'all can kind of see how these things are starting to coincide with each other, whatever. But remember, there was already a government already set up here. And we're going to get more into that or whatever. Shout out to Isaiah Thomas or whatever. He went there, but he stopped. See, we can tell the truth here, right? We don't work for TNT. We work for ourselves. And we never would sell out. We never would work for them. We never would do it. Because I know what that looks like. Shit, it's censorship. It's 90-day suspensions. It's getting fired. Like, I did it all. Sirius XM, whatever. It's all over. No, at some point, somebody's gonna be like, we're losing advertisement, or somebody's mad about you telling the truth. See how that work? So, yeah, I thought this was America, Jack, and we could speak. We have freedom of speech here in America, right? So I believe in the First Amendment. Right, and they didn't bring no amendments here. They didn't bring none of this shit here. This is us. This is our stuff. So shout out to the ancestors, man, for being so great, man, and leaving y'all, man, all the great ones, man. We definitely appreciate y'all, man. Tuned in to the greatest of all time, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Boy, Chief Holiday, Ty Data around there somewhere, man, putting it in, man. We're gonna be back. We're gonna be coming back, man, like tomorrow, man. We're gonna get it in. Some more, probably part 2 of Short Bus Shorties, man. Might play some audio, might put some stuff up or whatever. Have a little bit more leeway on that, man. But just wanted to share that with y'all tonight, man. We definitely have cognitive dissonance going on in this community, and needs to be eradicated. Like, seriously. There's information out there, whatever, right? Either I'm right and they're wrong, or they're right and I'm wrong. Somebody's wrong. So find us some Africans or whatever. Let us know when y'all some Africans or whatever. Show us how y'all Africans. And if you pull up a DNA test, fight. We're gonna fight. If you even say DNA, we're gonna fight. Like, seriously. Like, for real. Like, if your ancestors took DNA tests to leave for you and stuff like that, whatever, I'm with it. But if they didn't, because DNA tests didn't exist, right? Don't come up with that like that's like, show me a boat, bro. Like, show me some manifest with your name on it. Show me something. Show me some people on the continent saying they miss y'all black asses. Please show me something. But don't keep lying to us, bro. So that's kind of where we at, man. Troopers in the building. Hey, man, thank y'all for coming out, man. Shout out to Miss Mohawk, to originaltribalwear.com, man. Please go get y'all some tribal wear, man. It's originaltribalwear.com. Yeah, I don't know if the commercial went up, but shout out to Miss Mohawk at originaltribalwear.com. I'm going to say it again, originaltribalwear.com. And also, man, check out tribeup.app. It's the app that pays, man. You pay for joining, or referring the app to other people, man. You get paid for posting stuff, for liking stuff, bringing comments, things of that nature, man. So just being tribal, you know what I'm saying? It's the first tribal social media, man, for us, man, owned by us and by us, man. And that is what it is, man. Respect to the check it. The greatest of all time is doing this thing, man. Y'all can respect that and check that too. It is what it is, man. So Chief Holiday, we out, man. Shout out to all the great ones, man, tuned in, man. Shout out to everybody who's been listening to this on the playback. We will be uploading on Chief Holiday and Tribe Up. Hi, it's your boy, man. Peace and love to all American Aborigines. Big ooga ooga to the tribe. We out.
OriginalTribalWear.com. 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 OriginalTribalWear.com.
Pay 2 wash tape relatives. Want to give a big shout out to Original Tribal Wear.
OriginalTribalWear.com.
Big shout out to Mohawk. Make sure you guys are out there supporting. Make sure you go visit the website. Make sure you're rocking your feathers and your Aboriginal shirts. Got hats, hoodies, everything you need, man. We say we're original out here, so let's support originals out here.
OriginalTribalWear.com. 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 OriginalTribalWear.com.
But shout out to Miss Mohawk, the sis. Get that shirt. Feathers, you want them feathers. Headbands, hoodies, you want it all, man. Original tribal wear. Make sure y'all guys are supporting. Love you guys. Feathers up, tribe up, wise up, rise up.
OriginalTribalWear.